damage fire. Alright, we got rebuff.
You guys aren't wearing your outfit.
Waiting on me, bro.
I don't think they are finished with it yet. They tell us.
Alright. Holding in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, need to get Skittle.
Yeah.
Choose lasers it down.
Fire,
Right.
fire, fire.
Oh, I got hit back. I got knocked back or rather bent back to.
I'll take it.
Yeah, really thick. Fire device.
Fire dagger.
Console is down on the right. I'm going to bring the boss to the left side. Get rid of the fire device and follow the droid.
Oh, it's a lot of fire.
Fire. Moving him down. There's a repair droid out. Okay, someone check.
Now. He's coming now.
Okay.
Come on.
It's going to destroy the console on the left now. It's the right side
I'm
repair.
stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
Skittle is stunned as well.
Did not fix.
Someone fix the one on the left, please. I'm going to pull the boss.
They're not cooking? No, cook.
Yeah, someone just click it, please. Otherwise, we're gonna die in approximately maybe 30
I probably
seconds.
cooking.
Get out, get out.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good.
What happened with the repair droid? Did we kill it ourselves or shoot laser scout it or whatever?
I don't know what killed it there.
Yeah, because I can't see it at all.
Okay, someone killed it.
Lightning. Okay. Guys, just remember not to AoE when we have the repair
Yes.
droid out. Yeah.
Yes, it was. It'll,
The little astromech.
yeah, it was right next to you, and you were standing by the car.
Yeah, two types. There's an astromech, and then there's one more small little droid that it looks a bit like.
The assault drive, one
Yeah,
second.
it's like the assault droid in SMV, but it's smaller. Not really assault droid. I mean those the ones that you can buy with one blue token, a silver token.
Wow, whole blue token. Where did they get blue token?
If you join Team Blue.
E.
Screw the blue team.
Yeah, screw 'em. Screw 'em, I say.
You won't let Team Purple be purple in Terror from Beyond either.
Okay, guys, just to be fair, I'm wearing this before even you guys come out with the Team Purple thing.
Team Purple was around before I met you, so
Huh.
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of it.
That doesn't for you.
The range are on the edge, right? Maybe we should just briefly summarize the thing. We should.
Well, everyone should be trying to kill the ads.
Yeah.
Not just the range and the melee DPS. And DPS,
and
just
protect.
watch out for the vents. Yeah. Ray, you're saying something?
And they should be protecting the droid.
Yeah. We can hit melee can hit shoot lasers, but it'll be hard to fight the fire device. Take a bunch of extra damage.
Well, fire device, if you, I mean, probably you can just get out of it and let the range DPS take care of it. Then we can kill. Then melee DPS can kill those turrets on the current tempo device.
On the consoles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can get those. I'll try to pull the boss to where, as usual, I'll pull the boss to where the console is not destroyed, and so that you guys can AoE the consoles together with the boss.
Mm.
Right, so let's do a ready check. We will have it bound for this.
Skip went to get some water.
And someone got Skido.
Got it.
He is
Oh.
guarded.
Right, ready? Pulling in. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button.
What Lian meant to say was ready. Full stop. Not the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
What he
thing
meant
you
to
never
say
want
is
to hear.
Leroy.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want to hear from
Shoots laser.
the tank. Alright, fire van's gonna come out soon. You guys be careful.
That's what you're gonna hear next.
Fire van?
fight.
Fire device.
Wookiee Rage on the right. Pulling him to the left.
I'm stunned. Cleanse.
Grand string. Alright, in addition to all other mechanics, just remember to get
I think
rid
we
of-
cleansed the same spell at the same time.
Is the droid out?
Troy's out.
Repair droid.
Okay, he's running. I'm watching.
Wookiee Rage in 5 seconds. Have the console been repaired on the right side?
Yes, it has. It's prepared.
Okay. Pulling the boss
I'm stunned.
to the right
Yeah.
side.
But it's fired.
Repair the one on the left, please.
Cal, get
Cal
covered
is
here.
clicking. Wait, no. There's someone.
If anybody
I got the repair. I click.
Okay.
droid go out? It looks like he died.
Fire device, fire van. Wookiee Rage, again on the right side. I'm pulling the boss back to the left. Someone repair the console on the right side, please.
Yeah.
We've got 30
yeah.
seconds.
The repair's out.
Once
We need to hit
we
the shoot
get this-
lasers to protect the. Yeah, nice block.
I got it.
Once we repair this, we'll all focus on the boss and burn the boss. Wait, we can burn the boss now.
Fire.
Fire van,
Fire,
fire van.
fire.
Just kilo up.
It didn't repair.
It didn't repair?
No, we gotta burn or we're done.
We're done.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Well, if we get that repair up, we can burn the boss.
Well, the repair droid went there, but he died. I don't know if someone hit it or what.
Oh, I killed it? What? Oh, that's my bad. I didn't see.
Alright, guys, we had to be very careful.
Wait, it was on the right, right? Or was it on the
Trim.
left? Was it on the left? Why?
Well, 2 of them failed. We only got the first one to go up.
I'm watching the replay on that. I got the. I'll have to watch it again. I saw it on
Well,
the right
provide-
and I hit
Provided
the.
your view has that in during that time.
Yeah. Hold the blame tokens. Hold the blame tokens. We'll postpone them.
Listen, I
Post-match.
am very upset with the lack of flame tokens I'm getting.
Hey man, this is minus 250 purple team purple dollars.
No, man, I worked so hard for them as well.
Oh, he's gonna be homeless.
Yeah, man, it's brutal. Oh, my bad. Ah,
He's gonna be living on the streets begging for sandwiches.
which console was it repairing?
I think it should be on the left side.
Oh wait, front right,
right.
but I was on the left. And then when I hit the,
Yeah, but-
I was hitting the shoot stages. I have to watch it maybe.
Guys, let's wait for the red buff. Let's see how many red buffs we have. We have 1. Okay, we have 2 red buffs.
Oh,
We
my
have,
back.
Mine is up in 15.
yeah, we'll wait for the Mara one. It was almost a good push. We almost got it. Just remember, if we repair up to like 2 consoles, I think we should be able to push the boss down.
Yeah. This some jerk club should wreck the world cube. Oh my god, I got very buffed up.
Alright, I'm gonna do a ready check. And I promise not to reroll this time.
To be
I will
fair, Cal, I actually
2,
forgot that was cleansing the bottom.
1, go!
Just laser secret.
Reach in 20 seconds, 4 vents. Ouch. This guy is keep pulling me back.
I got you.
For some reason I keep getting that rubber band thing, he keeps pulling me back into the fire.
I need a cleanse, I need a cleanse.
With your rage.
I pull him to the right side. Control on the left side down.
Oh,
Fire, fire.
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 The droid out.
Holy crap, you guys.
Yeah. A lot of shit is going on right now. It's the right side. I mean the left side being repaired because the right side is going
Yes,
down.
it has. It's
Okay.
been repaired.
Okay, pull him to the left side, please.
Why is there so many fires back?
Oh, yeah,
I
guys,
need a
carry on
cleanse,
the
I need a
fight
cleanse, I
without-
need a cleanse. Please, I need a cleanse.
Alright, I got the boss. Rookie rage in 20 seconds.
The other one's been repaired.
Was the right side repaired?
Yes, it was.
There's a shoot laser. And a fire device.
Right, he's looking rage on the left side. Pulling him to the right side. And repair the left, please. After this, repair.
Somebody get the left repair.
After this, we'll burn the boss. Once he gets prepared.
Is it being repaired?
They're calling the droid now.
Okay. Watch the fire. I'm stunned. I know. I'm just gonna.
Is it being repaired?
It
You
looks
on the
like
right
it's
side.
prepared.
Alright, burn the boss. Burn the boss, guys.
Burn him down.
Burn everything you can. We have 30 seconds. We got 34 seconds to burn.
Puppy is going nuts.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he enraged.
No,
I think he
he didn't.
enraged or something.
No,
Because
it-
he one shot at me.
No, he just
it
swings
was,
it hard.
it was a caress that enraged.
I blame Ray.
Alright, Ray, you ready to cheese?
I watched that
Already a
video
one-shot
like
Master
6
and
times,
Blood.
so yeah.
Nice and blessed. But this go be aware, so will change the position will change like slightly. Actually. Or rather,
Yeah, we
the
are
move.
rearranged. Where are the healers? Alright, everyone's got. Right, loot.
Where are the healers?
Good question.
In the US apparently. Of
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. What?
Right, Ray, will you be getting the boss first?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Okay.
Nice.
Or
I'll be
wait,
out.
you pull him and then I'll take it from there.
I will. How will you be pulling? Okay, guys. Maybe let's fix a little bit. Most of the time, I believe Ray, where will be tanking? Maybe Ray can let me know how you'll be tanking first.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and do it the way I watched the video. So, I mean, normally I'm gonna have my back to the ledge where Cal is, but where she normally sits. So I'll be like right in front of him from over here, so you guys will have plenty of room for the first phase, and then the second phase I'll move the other. You'll be over there, Cal. You won't be over here.
Alright.
But, everything we learned last week is not going to work.
Alright. I think. Okay. I try my best to explain what we're gonna do over here. So what Ray is gonna do is we're gonna be tanking the boss between this arc over here. He will be somewhere around these three places because depending on where the orange circles land, he may move. Sometimes he may be able to move up to this side, if I remember correctly. So most of the time he'll be on the middle where the heal marker is. So when you guys DPS the boss, you guys will stay within this arc around here, this side. You guys should the heals and the DPS should almost never need to move unless either of us need to move. Like let's say if Ray is tanking at the heal marker, then you guys can stay there. If Ray moves over to this side because of the orange circle, then you guys just got to adjust accordingly to where there is no orange circle in your path. And there's no people around you with that explosive probe. Just remember the explosive probe goes on to 6 people in the end. So with this, we should have plenty of room to move around. So that's for the first phase. For the second phase, Ray, you continue to take big, and I will take small.
Yeah.
And I'll pull, and during that phase, I'll pull small to this area where the tank marker is, and try just literally cut him around here. So range, you guys help me out on this boss. For the second one, we'll be pushing big to like 23%, small to 50%. That's when the third phase is going to come up, and when the third phase comes up, then we'll focus our DPS on small and try to push both of them down at the same time to something like 10% or 9%. They go off at 9%. So we gotta push like
Just-
maybe 11%, something like that.
Master has to go first.
Yeah, the small has to go first. So we'll push small first, and go and big will go up. So since at the third phase, big is going to be at 23% and small is going to be at 50%. So we have to focus most of our DPS on small, and we can have one DPS. Maybe we can have a Skittle. We can have a Skittle or a Trim. One of the mini DPS just be on big, and you can push big down to like 12% or 11%. Then you move on to the small. So can I have maybe I'll have Skittle to do that because Trim is a dot class. So for third phase, Skittle will be on big until 11%. Then he will switch to small. Alright, I think let's try to do the first phase and practice more on the first phase. When we reach the third and second phase, yeah,
we have
then
A little
we'll
bit of
talk
time
about
to
it.
get used.
The three of us that were on the crosshair, I think we can just move the cross. We can do the same thing just on this.
Trim,
Yeah.
when you guys do your Three Stooges thing by standing around the boss, one of you guys can be here instead of the other side because the blur will be turning the boss the other side.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm saying that we instead of on the behind master, we're doing it in front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, stand on the other side.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's backwards, like Cal said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Right.
so I'm still going over there with like the triangle with the DPS, right?
Heals, you can basically both of you heals can just stand just two sides. There's no.
Oh,
problem.
that far out?
Just stand somewhere between this out because that's where the orange circles are not going to hit. You can go in just a bit closer. I mean, I'm just giving some estimates.
Cal, do you want the far one or you want the near one?
It's going to
Fine,
take
I'll
us
get
a
the
few
far one.
pulls to get used to this.
Yep.
But I mean, it should be a lot easier.
What do you mean? You're
By a
not gonna
lot.
one-shot it, Ray. Why?
I will stuck it as soon as I pull.
Alright, I'll be pulling the boss first from this side. Then Ray's going to take over. So Ray, let me know when you're going to take the boss.
Yep.
I will. Okay, guys, I want to stand over the other side. Don't stand behind me because I will get knocked
Stand
back.
in the middle.
Yeah, I'll get the first knockback.
Well, you could take it and just go to the back, like to the ledge, not to the corner. There's nothing
You want
back
you want me to take the boss and pull him this way?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
You won't go. No, like, you see where I am?
Where are
You
you?
should be able to take.
Okay.
You should be able to take that straight back without going over.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Alright, we're ready. We can raid buff on pull. Pulling in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Oh, him down. Okay, let's just see how long.
We'll just get something else.
Oh,
It's like 9 seconds, so after the first pull, you have like 9 seconds.
Destroy!
yeah, I gotta. I was distracted by somebody dying.
Would you look at that? That made me the boss!
What I suggest is for the first one, because it's going to happen real fast, so I'm going to take the first shot, right? And you can stand somewhere between just enough for you to fall asleep, so that the moment I get pushed, I will call it out. Then you can jump on the boss like maybe 2 seconds just before he does that thing.
Yeah, it's a practice time.
So maybe I will stand a bit more to this side, angle towards this. Alright, I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
For the pun. Yeah, but his skill is got the aggro on the
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss? Direct hit.
Yeah, it's more difficult than English.
It's just a timing
Direct
thing.
hit.
And aggro as well. We got to take care of our aggro.
Well, I forgot to guard him for that one.
Alright, suck it. We got to take care of the aggro portion.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the
Because I noticed the
balls.
boss are just turning around everywhere. And guys, if we have aggro drop, this is down cooldown.
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Sorry again.
Cal's still on.
Alright. Holding in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
I don't have cooldown
Timing
right
thing.
now. I don't have cooldown. Because I just used mine. Probably need someone to call out.
I just gotta count it. I know the
You
time
think
now.
I'm tough?
Yeah, you gotta count it to yourself.
Destroy.
And unfortunately,
Would you look
Star
at
Fox doesn't
that?
have the timing for
Didn't
this.
even need the
No, it
balls.
doesn't. I was hoping it did, but I just have to count it.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Can't count 2,000.
Someone get Cal up.
You all need to use force
Yeah.
push to reset, right?
Cool
It's not fast enough. The force leap.
No,
It
we don't
resets.
need to.
Oh.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ray, do you have Warmonger utility?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Make sure you got Skittle and Trim. And a raise CPS, remember to just do aggro drop as much as you can. We're gonna need that. Alright. We got Ray buff. I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1, go!
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
First pun. Yeah. I counted, but it looks like the timing is a bit long.
Housekeepers.
Destroy! Would you look at that? Didn't even need the balls!
I mean, remember the Twitch video I think they were actually doing it along this edge. That way like it's not so punishing. Like you won't die if you fail it. You just get knocked back. Then yeah, then everyone else just stands like in the arc, yeah. The arc. Like the 3D chaos markers are there. Then the tank he's doing it here. Then on the way back he's just coming like instead of running straight back he's coming along this wall and then back.
Yeah, I mean, I could position myself another way. That's the timing.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking at least this way, you know, if it's not like as punishing.
Yeah, but that means that you guys have basically less, maybe less space to play
Not
around
really,
with.
if because you look, it's about the same. Right? Regardless, we get like 180 arc. So it's yeah. Like for example, if let's say mine is here, heroes here, maybe someone else can stand here. Then heals can like stand here. There's like plenty of space.
So this is almost basically like what we're doing the first time.
Yeah, except yeah.
Except the tanks are different. That I don't know, because the point of having jump tank to take this is that we actually don't need the heals to move around. But if we do the same way like what we did the first time, then probably the heals and PKs will have to move a bit more.
Only in the
Alright, this might help me better.
yeah. Okay, let me look. But yeah, we can move us. I'll check.
I think maybe we can just try to do one more pull to get the timing right. You don't want to change too many things because people get confused.
Yeah, give me one more try back, because I just changed it.
Yep.
Okay, pulling in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
They definitely did that up.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the balls? Destroy!
Who needs the right frame?
Oh, it looks like I don't know. It looks like that the cooldown may not be in time. That's weird.
Destroy!
Because I was doing it almost perfectly, but cooldown is not in time for his knockback. so I don't know what's going on.
I think you have to do the force push. Set the. That's
Yeah,
what they
but
told
force
me.
push is like 1 minute cooldown, so you can only do it once. It's like an emergency kind of thing.
It's like you take.
Somebody stand right on top of me. I need a volunteer.
Sorry.
I need a volunteer to stand right where I am. Right on top of me, inside my body. Okay, stay there. Okay. Alright. Alright, Cal, thank you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what Dero is doing is that even though they got quite a bit. They got space. They got that entire. Because last time we didn't have space because we had to, in case we need to swap, we didn't like leave one side. But if we guarantee like we're just tanking on one side, but okay.
Right. I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
If you want to go by Lucy to get to your usual spot, go for it, and then I'll move in.
Alright, orange circle coming out.
The right side.
Where do you meet the
I
balls?
think I did. I gotta like actually have
Weird.
because having that one person taking make a force charge go faster than it's taking for that to attack. That's kind of throwing me.
Destroy!
You couldn't get your cooldown back in time, right?
Call the boss over.
I had
Would
it.
you look at that?
I went too early, so the
Failing to
cooldown
hit
came
the
back.
balls.
That's what I was fooled because
Yeah, well,
it's coming back.
that means you probably got the time. Based
I
on.
know.
Oh, please do. Can't do it on cooldown.
It's gotta be a split second reaction. I'll get it.
Well, you have plenty of window because after you fall asleep to the guy, you basically got 4 seconds. Cal, can someone get Cal up?
I got it.
I did.
Let's try to spend less time between pulls so we can get more practice in. We got at least some solid 2.5 hours over here on this guy. Alright, I'm pulling in 3, 2, go.
Operation Thunderhead
Let's get over, we'll
dispatches
see what
go.
happens later. If we need to swap, then we'll see a swap. They're getting punched.
I'm so sorry that.
Oh, I couldn't punch in time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If you want to go by,
That
we'll
was my
shoot to get to your usual spot, go for it, and then I'll move in.
Destroy! Would you look at that? Didn't even need the balls.
That was actually pretty funny to watch. Not gonna lie.
That was a blaze of death. I saw that and I tried to taunt the boss, but the boss didn't want to come to me. It took him like 1 or 2 seconds before he could come to me.
Another thing about the little strategy is that when if they are doing it at this corner, right, when the orange circles come up, even no matter which side the circles come up, no matter which side the safe spot, right, the circle will only be about to here, and you can still range to. Like you won't be in the orange circle, then you can. So basically, he's just staying in the same spot the whole time. But then just that, be careful not to run back to the boss. Like you have to come along the center, and the second tank might just have to go.
Hey, I think we can take 5-minute break real quick.
Scale back.
Yeah, she's here.
If she's not, then we'll see. Let's see if everybody's here. We'll do one more pull. Then after that pull, if we wipe, then we'll take a 5-minute break. Since everyone is here, all right, get the position. We'll pull with bar. Pulling in 3, 2, 1, go.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
What? This was below guarded. Alright, let's fuck you guys.
What happened there?
I just let him pull me in. He said stuck it, so I was like, alright.
You think I'm tough? When do you meet the balls? Would you look at that?
Was that Skittles' revenge on Cal? Because it was hilarious.
I can't. For some reason, I can't see the DPS on red bar. I mean, the red on Starcross on red damage. Cannot see who's off.
It
For
did
some
that
reason.
to me earlier. I had to play with.
Alright, guys, take
Ryan.
time.
Alright,
I'm gonna go
fine,
watch the
okay.
video.
Oh, that's not. This worked well.
Sweet.
Where do you post the video?
Yeah,
Trim?
I'll link it again.
What if we modify the approach? Combine it.
What?
The first. Okay, so instead of standing like behind him with the ledge, what if we did it to where it's side again? So that way it's more forgiving if thrown.
Ray, you're sounding quite soft. Your volume.
Alright, guys. While we're taking a break, Trim just linked a video on this fight. Can everyone watch the same video so we have the same idea, like something that is going on? Make sure that everyone watch the same video and not
Close
a
to it,
different one.
yeah. To really.
I linked it in general.
Everyone, please go and watch it while we're taking a break.
Oh, please do.
They got the same team composition. 2 range, 2 melee. So, Paul Staff and Nuri Kusama, they are range. The configuration. Range. Epic and Lost are their melee. So he takes the first one. After that, the second tank takes the next one. After that, this thing.
Well, that opening is almost the same like what we're doing. I mean, the first time.
He took the third. Yeah, then see from now on he's just taking the one. He lets himself get knocked back.
Yeah, it's a lot of RNG, unfortunately.
Why?
Yeah, because how do he know that the next one is going to get knocked back? So,
Oh, he's looking. See if it's safer. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of trying to do.
If you want to go by Wushi to get to
okay,
your
so
usual spot,
apparently
go
what
for
he's
it,
doing
and then
is
I'll move in.
if the back if
Yeah.
his back is like danger, is like there's an orange circle behind him, then he'll run back and leap.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
path is safe, then he just get himself knocked back.
Yeah.
Unless he dies.
Well, Ray, do you want to do that? If you
Yeah.
want, if you are going to do that, then yeah, I will just basically try to do just basic attack. Do anything. Because my worry is that if I do something else for that just basic attack, then there's a possibility that I may get aggro as well. Because since I'm in tank spec.
Well, you need to be in.
So
Master.
then this one he just eats the orange circle. Okay. Oh wait.
Well, eating the orange circle
Yeah.
once in a while is okay. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, once in a while is
Yeah.
bad, but it's
Yeah,
better
but,
to try and avoid the knockback.
Front end.
But we just need to remember that there still need to be communication going on between me and
No, that's
Ray,
not.
because
This worked
Wow.
well.
the moment you eat
Sweet.
that knockback, right, you're going to get a second knockback just immediately after, and I have to taunt it. So you have to tell me when you're going to eat it and when you want to take it.
Yeah.
I mean my line of reasoning is like whenever he gets knocked back, I feel like your taunt should be off cooldown. You can just hold him, then Ray will just take him back. I think it will always be up, right? Because it's 14 seconds.
So the moment I see you get knocked back, I'll just taunt in. Then I'll wait for you to come back. Then you taunt in back.
Yeah, then I think that might be safer for Ray. I think Ray still has to like not take a direct path back to the boss, but like yeah. I think
Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
If you take
Oh,
a
yeah,
direct
the
path,
block is one.
yeah.
You can't take a direct path, and
Yep.
the other tank has to
Someone
taunt
has
immediately.
I do.
Otherwise, he does the second knockback.
yeah. And I mean, yeah, like, there's a big rate in the cleave.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
And
sorry.
whenever you see that, you just get rid of all the drop rate.
Flip them.
Blaster's at 22.
Well, interestingly, he's taking the boss. The small on the left side of the boss near the ledge.
It's not even having get.
Alright, I'm taunting Master.
Yeah, it looks like okay. I got. I think.
Now he's pulling it out.
Blaster 6.
Yeah,
Blaster.
he's basically putting the boss very near. The small very near.
We
to
gotta
the big.
push Master now. Great buffs? Yes.
That's what a few videos I've seen them do.
16, 13.
They have them pretty much
Get
all.
make sure we get that buff quickly.
Okay.
Okay, everything on Blaster, no matter
Right,
what you're doing, we don't have the
Master's
buff.
down.
Right, wait. Everything on
Can someone get
Blaster
Cal?
at 12%.
Where's Cal?
She's in the wall.
Blaster's at
Okay. Are you there? Can you get out?
okay.
We
If
got
we're
him.
alive at all. Oh my god. So long as somebody survives.
Yes.
Bubble.
Cal, we're gonna pull. We want to
Yes.
soon.
Watch
Come
us survive.
back.
Yeah, I
Congrats.
never.
Liam, when did you get
Oh,
ordered?
please do.
I don't know. Maybe the president wants to give me some horses. I'm gonna do ready check, see who's here.
Sure, everybody's guarded.
Alright. I got trim.
I got Skittle.
Alright, Ray, you wanna pull first? Or you want me to pull?
If you guys look at the position I'm in, actually, okay, let's let the this way. Let's sort out the position. I think actually, yeah, from what I can tell, so there's one here. So it's a bit like the start, and then I think they have one person here, so like Mirror was, and the one heal is in between actually, and then there's another range DPS here, and then another healer. The heal I think might be a bit far, but then their final melee DPS is okay. I'm missing one of their raid. Wait, no, I got yeah. This is.
I mean, their positioning is very similar to what we had
Yeah.
from
but-
the very first one.
Yeah. So the idea is just that these two people don't move anymore. Is the one I doubled up. Yeah. We're trying a different strategy.
That's for the beginning.
Yeah, this one beginning. Yeah, Skid, I'll be here. I think it can be then you can be, yeah. Cal, I think you have to be here actually.
Guys, can we clear those DPS marker? We're just assigning the positions. Ray is going to be tanking over here, and I'll be over here. So I'll be just taking over the taunts, so we can have can you clear the last DPS marker. Okay, anyway, one DPS will be here. Melee DPS will be on either side. Miro, you'll continue to be here at the end. You'll have one heal over here, one heal over here. So both melee DPS will be on either side of the boss. Gwyn, you can be directly behind the boss. We have one heal in between Miro and Gwyn. Gwyn will be at the back. Miro will be at the back, looking at the nice view below. And we have one heal just at this position over here, behind the tank. Right, everyone got their positions? Anyone doesn't know what to do? You will stand right behind the boss. Win. Yep. I'm gonna get rid of those markers and we'll pull. Try to do threat drop as much as you can for all the DPS. Alright, Ray, on your pull.
Alright.
You sort of want to be on this caution line. Sorry.
Okay. Where do you want me to be?
No, he's talking to Green.
No, that was good.
Okay, okay. Alright. Going 3, 2, 1, Flame Ray.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Alright, let's start it. Let's have as much uptime as possible. Let's start it.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the balls!
Gotcha.
Got Skiddo.
Was going.
Yeah, I think he got it.
And guys, maybe we just do a bit slightly different this time. Just when we pull, right? DPS, just slow down a bit. Give 1 second or 2 seconds before you guys pull. We need to ensure that Ray gets the aggro. Give 2 seconds, please. Miro, are you ready? Yeah, get back.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
Alright.
Pulling 3, 2, 1. Last.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Alright, go. Taking the boss. Take the boss.
Okay. Apparently I could have moved left and to the right.
Zig, what do you do? You're clear back there.
You think I'm told?
Yeah.
Where do you read the balls? Direct hit.
Alright, I'm good. Actually, maybe Pep can just stand behind Train. That will make things easier. I believe that it would be clear before time Pep can just stand behind Train all
Direct
the way.
hit. Would you look at
That
that?
would make things a
Give
bit
baby
easier.
me the balls.
I think that path should be kind of clear. So the only people who are in the danger of getting knocked back is myself and Ray, that's all.
Or do you wanna just move over to where we? Because remember when we first tried the moving over, the issue was that we had people positioned in the middle. But now that we don't have people positioned in the middle, you're free to just swing the boss to the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Because help can stand here, but the problem with that is that once the circles come down, everybody has to travel around. So
Well, I think behind you there's plenty of space, so I think he can still stand behind you regardless where I go. I will just play around with this area. Yeah.
3 minutes. Okay.
What?
You gotta go.
best you can do is burn him.
Were you pulling a me from last week?
No, you weren't here at the start, but came like joined the Discord after.
Oh, that was actually the week before. Wait, was that the week? Yeah, that was the week before. Man, I've been working so much I don't even remember what day it is anymore.
I know that people. Only time I know what day it is truck day.
Cal, isn't it nice to be free like that when you don't have to even worry about what day it is?
Oh, what?
Bandcamp.
Leaving that alone.
Yeah, there's way too many. There's too many jokes about Bandcamp.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Wait, they give PE credit to Bandcamp now? What is this?
Right. Help you can stand behind Trim in general this area behind Trim, so we can have a clear path over here.
You can kind of stand where I am because of it.
Yeah. So just be careful of the orange circles that don't come up behind you. Ray, on you.
Yep.
We're pulling with it left.
Pulling 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on. Give Ray 1 second. Okay, go.
Hit him.
Take him. I got him. Right, only circles coming out. I'm safe.
You think I'm tough? Where do you leave the balls?
I'm taking him back. I'm safe. Right, you can take him now. Use the next one. Continue holding. Take the boss now.
I think that positioning is actually really good. You guys just have to work out that leap thing. I think this will work out well.
Destroy!
I think our rotating is perfect.
Would you
I think just the biggest thing is we just gotta get that leap thing for you guys down, and then
Yeah.
because you see how we move left to right, and I move to my left.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I got it. So okay, Green, instead of me being at the left, be on the left, then can shift once the like the things start going up.
Yeah, I mean everybody's gonna need to have the shift, but I think our general positioning for that particular time is pretty good because like we avoided the most of the big orange circles, and tank got ate the knockback when in spots where they're not gonna die from. I think that was actually probably the best position, at least I've seen so far.
I think that's the issue with that position. We need to tweak it a bit because it's good, like it'll get us through the first phase, but it like kind of screws us. So we just need to make sure it doesn't screw. Because Cal like couldn't go anywhere. She was stuck there. So Green, you.
Well, you guys,
Thank
you
you.
guys also got to watch out. If you don't have the mind, you can just go and run into people. I think just remember that if you don't have the mind, you can run into people.
Sorry. So Green, you see that crosshair? You stand there. I will. So then, if orange circle, so then.
You got Skeeto, please.
He is guarded.
All right, I got Trim.
Okay.
All right, ready checking.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, pulling.
Hold on. Okay, go.
Sorry, Green.
Take him.
I got him.
Taking him. On it.
Got him. Going circle. Behind you is safe. Ray taking.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
I got the boss.
Say 5. Oh, got it. Thank
Alright, you go taking. I got the boss one. I got the boss.
Don't make me call the boss over.
Taking. Don't Jin take. It's calling the big one now. I will take small. I mean, it's calling small now. I will take.
Coming now. Here comes the boss.
Yeah, I got small. We can take big. We take big.
Add him.
Yeah. Can I have application? Okay. Yeah, you should try to get it from him. Oh, for that.
Thunderheads. No one takes all
Alright,
those
anyway.
Ravagers and lives.
Good push.
like I said, that positioning was really good. for our.
I think that was part of it was super unusual, so we didn't get any example where the back had not necessary. Because what I was thinking is that what I forgot to mention is that so my idea is that
That's right. We got
let's
you.
say if there's one that at the back, so Queen will stand where I would, then I will stand where he is, then Queen will move back cause he's range then off when everyone's here.
Okay, so in case we get that orange circle behind the back, right? So you guys actually have to move down to this size instead. So you guys have to watch out for that and don't run into each other.
No, that's why I say that. For example, if Queen stands here instead of me, then he can just run here. I will go to
Well, basically you guys play a musical chair, right?
no, but it's other to coordinate. So I will move to where Queen is initially, then Cal can. Because the issue is that there is both Miro and Cal at the back now. They'll just Cal. Instead of so then that way Cal can move up without having. Because what happened the last pool where there was something in the back is that Cal didn't have a place to go because I am. Let me clear that up. Because basically what happened was I am here and Green. Green was there. I am here. Green can't run past me. So yeah, but if we swap it around, I can. Then Green doesn't have to run past me. Does that make sense? That way, then Cal can take this spot.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Green. On pool, I also.
Alright, guys, just one thing. Remember, Trim, how you died, right? It was due to that overpower ion cutter.
Yeah.
So if you get that on you as a DPS, just call out and try to run behind someone. Let's say if you're down to 50% HP, just run behind someone or anyone.
Yeah.
Let that person just stand still and take it because it's a bit like the shoot lasers kind of thing.
Okay.
So you can people can block it for you, and I'll try to block it for you. I mean, if anyone in the DPS gets it.
Okay. Are we swapping to Master?
Swapping to what?
Master.
Basically, you swap to whoever doesn't have the shield. Just continue DPS. Yeah. So during that time, just now, Small was having the shield, so you guys can be hitting the big.
That's what I'm saying.
And for also for the overpower cutter, right?
Yeah.
There's a laser beam, so it will basically go on one of the tanks. It will probably be on myself. Then when I call out, I need someone to just run in between the beam and I'll just take some of the stacks away.
Okay. If you're on the left, Green will be the first. So Green, you'll be here.
Alright, we got red buff on Ray. Remember 2 seconds.
3, 1, attacking.
Operation Thunderhead dispatch.
Okay, go. Take it off.
Taking.
Ray needs heals.
Taking my own.
Ray. My back. It's not
Okay,
I
so
got him. Get out of there, Mira. Mira.
Then I can.
Destroy.
No. What happened? I saw a lot of people dying.
Yeah, so that's
Everybody got out of position. They all did.
No, it's because the issue is there's where I'm trying to
Destroy.
so that Green can move, I can move to Green spot, and Cal can move to Green spot. So that because Cal is like the 2 circles will you know. Yeah.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need
But
the
in that
balls.
scenario, the issue was that that side was also quite slow. Yeah, I think we might just have to like, so you have to move past you have to quickly move past Lien, if that makes sense. Because so what happens is that if you move here, then Lien will obviously be tanking about here. So you have to move past him.
On mirror that is fine. If you got entrenched, you can go ahead and use it. It's okay.
No, the problem is that it's not that I want to confuse people. Is that if the circles that we only got to phase 2 that time because no orange circle happened in the back, so we didn't have to. Let's just go orange. But if the orange circles happen, Cal, like we can't just let Cal die at the back. We have to.
Have we got this sorted out?
No, wait, we need just need to strategize because basically the issue is that if right now we don't have a plan, if the circles happen, where does Cal move?
Yeah.
Like she has no space.
Well, we want to actually pull this more. Alright.
We'll try again.
Ray.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Attacking.
Operation Thunderhead dispatch is
Okay, go.
go.
You got the boss?
Taking. Watch it. You're clear.
Yeah.
Green
I'll
zero
take
behind
I'll take it.
where
Alright, Ray, you can take him now?
I move in a really bad spot. 'Cause that was
Yeah,
my
well-
fault. I think we got squeezed. I should have
That
moved to
was
my
Bob.
left instead of right. Yeah, I know, but I was saying like I should have moved my left instead of right.
so yeah, basically if the two circles appear behind both you and Cal have to just move a bit like further. Then Cal can come in. Because Cal is still the back. Yeah, so help originally what you're doing where you like further left, yeah, I think that's
Oh,
3
okay.
years. Alright, let's see you.
okay.
Right,
There you
so guys, what do you guys want to do now?
I want to jump off the building. My back hurts. Incredible.
So, what do you want to do?
You can do
Well,
TC.
You want to try, you can go ahead and try.
Hear me out on this. If Miro switches to heals, we can practice more.
Or I can just switch to a hero.
Yeah, but the thing
then-
is,
then
But
that's
but the thing is, I know we can practice more, but if Cal can't practice with us, she's still gonna have to learn the positionings
Yeah.
and the rotations and stuff.
I mean no, but obviously it'll be better if like 7 people know it and 1 person just has to like we can help her as well. Like if we're all instead of like 8 confused people, there'll be 7 people that know, then it's just like easier for her to learn as well, catch up because if we all know what we're doing then she doesn't, because if we all 8 of us no one knows no one's comfortable and us all along the way. I'm okay with it. Okay, following it. But
Anyone want to switch to a heal?
Don't all jump at once, guys.
okay, I think I got the strat for what happened. So yeah,
Do you want to tank, Skittle?
Skittle, if you want to tank, then I will get my heals. Then we'll just stay this way.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Is he getting on his nerfed healer?
I am.
So what do we do if we clear it without her?
Then we can do it again.
No, I meant do we just post it and say, hey Cal, you know, upset she gets?
Uh,
Or do we just not tell her?
I think we should just tell her.
What man?
We can just tell her then, but we just do it again.
Actually, Miro, when you were at the back, where did you like move if the back was like an horizon? Do you have a DPS mark? You moved all the way here to the back. Because let's say you were standing back there, right? No, where did you? I'm asking. Like where do you normally go? And so let's say you started off there, right?
Alright, I'm coming in.
Okay. Okay, let's think. We're starting that Trinity over there. And then And then Cal's over here. Helps about here. Yeah, I think what we have to do in that circle phase is wait, tanks, what were y'all doing just now during the orange phase? Like, let's say are y'all just tank swapping no matter what? Or
Yeah, we're just tank swapping.
because I think we have to like do it so that like whichever one is safe. Once the first tank gets a knockback, the second tank has to run there.
No, what we're doing is the moment Ray gets knocked back, I will taunt him. Then when Ray comes back, he will taunt him back. If he is safe, then if not,
Okay.
I'll just hold on.
Okay.
So it's a bit of an RNG reaction to RNG.
Yeah. The only issue right now with our okay, wait. So the Shivers are there. Cal is here. You're there. They're running all the way over. But Pelp is also yeah. So our strat doesn't have a spot for Cal. It's an issue because we just need to like decide where she goes. Because if not, she'll just be eating the orange.
Where was Cal standing? Cal was standing in the middle, right?
Yeah. So, for example, if Miro is here, you're here, right? And Help is here. Even then, Cal doesn't.
Well, in that case, the tank Ray will be tanking here, so the tank probably have to move somewhere in the middle here, and the heals can be here. Actually, I don't really have too much of an idea what's happening. So, I mean, on the heals perspective, let's give it a try, then see if we can come up with something.
I think we might. So my idea is that there should be enough space for like
everyone,
over here for them to be side by side and not overlap the grenades.
Actually, yeah, that's why there's a bit of RNG over there. Is if let's say you don't get a circle, then it's okay. But if you get a blue circle, then that's when we got a bit of trouble with.
That's why, like, cause when we just have the main spots. Cause, for example, once we know that the Trinity is in enough space, we can just stand there forever. So, like, for example, let's say we find you just find a spot. Like next time you just try to get attention, then you try to mark the spot there. I think yeah. So you just go where you normally go, but just look for like a indication on the ground so we can.
Because I also need to know from the heal perspective where is a good place that I can go. So next time I can basically tell Cal how to move.
Because my thinking is that we can have we'll just have Jin move off a bit here, and then yeah, like a train we just okay, we'll see how it goes.
Well, Skido, if you want to try the force leap cheese, you're talking about everyone stay on the two sides. Is that what you're trying to say? He wants to try. Okay, he wants to try that cheese on this side. No, but personally, I think it's a bit more difficult to execute actually when you think about it because But if you want to try, I'm all game to try to give it a try. You guys?
Yeah, sure. I'm getting.
Alright, then we'll just all stand over to this side. I'll go over to the other side. So we have one DPS, one DPS and one heals on each side. I mean, I'm 2 DPS and 1 heal. Trim got it. Alright, ready check.
I can get.
Yeah, someone ready check, please.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Holding in 3, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Wait, Leo's supposed to get the first one.
I know.
Oh, that's done now.
Yeah.
I saw his eyes switch direction and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna bumper cut. Oh my god.
Would you look at that? That neighbor needs
Oh, that's why
balls.
that's why we had to wait like 2 seconds for Ray to get the aggro, so we make sure that nobody pulls off Ray.
If he's gonna be doing the cheese, I can get on.
Yeah, let's not change. I'm gonna just have to put more practice. Too many. If we change too much, it'll take it off.
I mean, like when we, I feel like when we down it, we don't we wanna junk and a shadow, not a junk and a
Yeah, kind of.
yeah.
One jug should be enough, technically speaking. But I'm just having, a jug
Yeah,
just
I think
to
now
back up.
it's okay for
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 1. Pulling.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Ray,
Not as easy as it's
oh, basically after the first round, but you need to start hopping down. And hey, I got later.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Yeah, and the time to react is like basically only 1 to 2 seconds.
Yeah, timing that gets
Would you
thrown
look
off.
at that? That neighbor
Really?
I'll
needs
say my-
balls.
Honestly, my com is fast enough that I can react the thing instead of having to time it. So my idea is if we can't get it sorted, like maybe 1-2 sessions, when Cal is eventually back, I can try tanking us.
Oh, the idea
My-
is for the tanks to actually get used to this, because then what's the point of people tanking, right?
I know, but like just for this box, just for. But I could once I figure the thing, or at least when I go to that. Probably easier said than done.
Alright, I'm guarding trim.
God, trim guy. Guys. What an camps.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, attack.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Alright,
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Maybe we should just press this while we're doing. Maybe we should stick to one spread and so we perfect that spread. Too many changes to confuses people.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the boss!
Yeah, sure. How much are you carrying?
don't you have a repair fund in the guild?
He needs credits. What?
Yeah, the guild symbol.
I back myself in.
I'll show you again.
Alright, let's really check.
Help save you. Wait, can someone stand where I'm standing? Yeah. Yeah. And there. Hero, do you get see where you normally stand? Like where's the clear path? It's about like you're in range from 35, right? About here. 7 meters from you.
I'm back.
Yeah. So help someone can stand here. And some. But that's the tank. But if the tank is close, you can squeeze. Yeah. Just eventually we need to get to that first spot. Oh, I say remove your gun. Oh, raise,
Right?
Pelt's back there.
Thunderhead dispatches go! Irate here! You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Almost got all in.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the boss!
Well, actually, when you guys think about it, if we had one less person, it's actually much easier for our movement.
Maybe purposely.
Well, I think that's why those guys have purposely they have 7 people, because they have like one less person to look out for.
It was actually a carry.
Yeah, it was,
Wasn't
but
clear.
with that one less guy, it actually makes things a bit easier, and that may be the key to why they're cheesing it.
Yeah.
And I just said key.
To be fair, I don't think it's gotten easier. I haven't really seen anything.
Are you eating without a?
What?
Huh?
I'm eating.
You bring enough for everybody?
Nope.
Man.
3, 2, 1. Flame pound.
Thunderhead dispatches go!
That's not it. What does Skido do the first time? Because he didn't beat, but he didn't get knocked out. So what do you do?
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
I saw Skido didn't get knocked back. No, for the first one. Did you leap for the first one? Because I didn't see it.
Did leap for the first,
Okay.
and then the second one he was getting pulled down.
Irate here! Would you look at that?
Man, he
Didn't
killed
even
me by
need
the-
the boss!
Nasty.
I wonder if the leap.
What?
Uh,
You got cut off.
I wonder if the leap bug is back.
If you want to go by
Oh, I
Lucy to
didn't
get
know.
to your usual spot, go for it, and then I'll move in.
Yeah, there was a bug where you would leap, it would go through its cooldown. It would come up that it's ready to go, but you couldn't click it for like another 2 seconds.
I think we can also try 7-man just doing our normal usual, the swap. It should be easier because we have one less circle to worry about. Technically speaking, it's just that we have less DPS going out.
Yeah, well, sure.
Run in.
Yes, Skiddo, you want to tank or someone, or otherwise we will have to all switch. But you're gonna have to communicate with Ray if you're gonna tank.
If we're gonna send man, then let's have a heal here.
I'm healing.
Then
Well, basically you have to talk to Ray, so Ray will pull first, then when Ray gets knocked back, you will taunt the boss immediately. You must taunt the boss immediately or Ray gets a second knockback, and when Ray comes back, he will basically make the call if he doesn't switch or if he wants you to taunt. If he wants you to taunt, then you have to taunt the tank. You have to taunt the boss because Ray will be watching out for the orange circles behind. And if the orange circles are behind him, then you have to take the boss. If the orange circles are behind him, behind you, then he will take the boss.
And to be clear, it's going to be the first few pulls. We're just going back and forth. We're both clear behind us. It's when the circles start to come out, then it's going to be if I'm not clear, you're taking it. If you're not clear, I'm taking it. We will be able to cheese because we do have that jump to make it a little bit easier. You just got to communicate, in need of a taunt or not. Yeah, I mean, you want to avoid them. You could probably survive getting knocked into them once, but too many times, it's going to be a strain on the healers.
Well, the point is, if you do get knocked back into orange, you will not die immediately. The second knockback is when you get knocked back once, and if the boss aggro is still on you, he's going to throw a second knockback and you will not be off the ledge. Just 100%. You cannot avoid it.
Or into the wall. Either way, you're killed.
Yeah.
Never mind. But when we are doing our amen, if we after a while we still then I think the idea is that, like, remember we were observing how they did it is that the jug will just see if he can take the knockback, and if he cannot, he'll just still stay on the aggro will still be on the safe side. He just moving back a bit. So because if swap too much, the DPS will, like, once the DPS are settled, it's basically impossible for them to go from here to the other side.
Anyway, let's give it a try. The more pulls we have, the more experience we have. Other things?
Okay. 3, 2.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go! Destroy!
That's off.
You think I'm tough? When do you meet the boss?
I kind of got caught out there.
Yeah, that's the second one that she goes.
Don't make me call the boss over. Destroy.
Oh, let's jump off of that.
I call like the taunt is just not there if we continue to do this.
Destroy.
Oh, you definitely need two
Would
tanks
you look at that?
all the time.
You do need it. It's just if I'm taunting, you know, after he gets knocked back and then he comes back, he taunts it, and then he gets knocked back again, and I taunt, and then he comes back, takes it. I don't have another taunt after that, so I mean I have to try and cheese one or something.
You
just
have
so I
to.
have the taunt.
Yeah, you basically have to eat one or two of those.
I gotta take one, and he cannot be taking all of them. Because I
But
mean, it was working up until I ran out of taunt. And it was only by like 4 seconds, but that 4 seconds was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can still jump into one of them and cheese it, so I'm still holding it.
Well, the point is, let me give a scenario. If let's say Ray gets knocked back and Skittle you're taunt, right? So when Ray comes back and take the boss back, and his site is not safe, then Ray will basically he'll just go back, wait for timing, and leap onto the boss when the boss tries to knock back. That way, we will not have to move too much. Because if you taunt him back and once Ray comes back, the people on your side, they all have to move away. Or do you guys want me to go back to tank? So because I basically got this basically down with Ray already. Or you guys want to keep going? I just Miro can switch to a heals if you guys want. Then we can have all of the same original configuration back. Would that be better?
It's up to Skittle.
I'm good.
Miro will be switching to a heal. Alright, I'm gonna switch back. Well, actually, in fact, I should be getting on my Vanguard, right?
Your PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in PP.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Let me just swap. My PP is better for off-tank healers.
Wait, then. Oh. But when then how will we have a shadow if Ray will do the job?
Okay, then I will switch to my sim. But I got to respec everything. Never mind. I think. Okay, never mind. I think I'll just go back to my. Yeah.
I'm so confused right now.
I just realized that there are times that I still may need to cheese. because we are just basically keeping the boss to 2 sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe I just go back to my shop. Invite, please.
It'll cost you.
Yeah, Miro as well. Right, looks like everyone is in position. Don't really check see who's here. Okay. Let's wait for them. So tomorrow, Cal is not around. We probably need a sub.
Yeah.
Now I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since we have like I don't know what do you guys want to just continue to practice this tomorrow, or you want you guys just do another operations? Or we can just do just find one sub and do monolith or something.
It's technically is since we have the lockout, we should practice, but also for some, I don't know.
That's if the lockout holds.
Oh yeah.
Who's
We'll
to say
see.
it's not bugged?
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, anyway, let's try to do a few probes on this and
Is
see what happens. Is that one? Is Skido got it?
He may want to go back out and come back in,
Why?
because when you come in to a phase as a certain spec, it locks your abilities at that. So like his still showing him with all that extra health, probably going to have less power.
Oh.
I'm
That's true.
seeing
What's
him
his
with-
HP? Oh wait. Oh no, but on the ops when you click on him it's 177, but in the wait. Oh yeah. Free health.
Yeah, he's got his DPS is down.
Yeah, he has 12k in there himself then. That's it.
Are we okay?
You just gotta come back into the phase and then you're fine.
Yeah, Green, can we try the where you're standing? Because Miro is not his sniper, so he'll have nowhere to move once if an orange circle appears and we 3 of us are in the tree. Or rather, if I'm on the left side of the tree. So basically, Green, if you see orange circles appear and Miro got to just go to your left. You have to eat like a knockback. And you probably want to be like a bit here further, cause the end would.
can
push
push
mirror
people.
off the yeah. They didn't see the patch. They got Marauders got pushed now.
Okay. Can we get quickly get back up? I want to do a few more pulls.
It's pretty hard to stay awake when you're really tired.
Skip, you probably want to be on the bottom right of the target game mark.
I know how to keep you awake.
Because I realize when the melee is here, a bit hard for me to
Alright, everyone's back. Remember 2 seconds before pull. After Ray engages.
You're standing, yeah, you're perfectly fine. But if you need to move,
Are you good?
If you then yeah, and I'll move. Yeah, perfect.
Yes, you're standing in between. I mean, you're standing behind the DPS that is behind the boss.
Okay. Pulling 3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatch is
Go.
go.
Now, you get him now. Use on Ray.
So come get rid of
You think I'm tough?
since
You're clear back there.
Yeah, I will continue to take the ball.
Direct hit.
Oh, let's stop it. How the Speedo die? Did you give the tramper?
Close to my
Would you
Was
look
it
at
because of
that?
tramper?
Didn't even need the balls.
No, he got stopped.
knockback.
Okay, okay.
KB, K barbecue.
Korean barbecue?
Yeah. Pretty hard. So watch out.
You gotta wash your clothes after that.
Yeah. Oh, the last time I went KB field, I was so full, like, wow.
I wonder if we can switch like a rotation because so when that particular knockback happened, maybe the other tank can take it so he can face towards the other side. I don't know. Because like with the positioning we have, for me to move all the way to the left or I guess to the fence, that's a pretty long run.
Yeah. Oh, I mean like in the first transition.
Well, I will
Yeah,
try
so-
to push
so you know how-
a little bit down more to the this side.
What do you say then?
I said I will try to position the boss facing more down to this side, so he gets more space.
As long as you don't get hit in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, bro. You'll be like here at the start, and only if you need to. No, stack up.
Ray, you want to go?
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Pulling.
Operation Thunderhead
1,000,
dispatch
2,000,
is
go.
go.
Take him.
Direct hit.
How do you?
Is that the bombs? That was the bomb.
Yeah, it was a bomb because I was trying to avoid the knockback, and when the bomb spawn, it's spawned on top of it.
If you're not clear, you may want to cheese it.
You think I'm tough?
Alright.
Where do you leave the balls?
I'll take one.
Alright, 15. Take the balls.
And then you would want to cheese that one.
Yes. Waiting for the cheese.
You're actually clear. Oh.
Alright,
I was trying to go across to the other side.
Alright guys, there is it. Just look at where I'm standing right now. There is actually basically this little spot over here that should be safe. So one person should stay here.
I was there, but that's the issue. Even though there's a safe spot there's an extra like Miro is there so he needs a spot to move to. So
Yeah, I mean of course like there's 2 person then of course yeah.
I just saw a bunch of people running towards me.
And guys, also you gotta watch out for your own debuff. If the circle's debuff goes off, you basically get knocked down. So if you get knocked down in the middle of the orange circle, you're basically gonna die.
I'm gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of damage is going out, so people be careful. Just do a defensive if you need to. There's no need to save for defensives. Right, great.
Going in 3, 1.
Okay, 1,000. 2,000 go.
He
Okay.
hits extremely hard.
I think it's because of trample. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you blaze into him, you're basically standing right under him, so you get like 25k for a kick. So somewhere between 25 to 23, 25k per pick. So don't use this. That's why when I basically just run over to him and just charge him Leroy style.
You should probably just save a throw and start whacking.
Yeah,
Because
just save the throw and
will
start
also
running.
help for the position.
Okay.
Well, normally what I do is I just run into him like a maniac and Leroy into him without jumping.
Do I have to yell Leroy?
You can yell Blin Ray.
But doesn't that like already know?
You can try yelling someone else. Maybe blame Nero.
I'm not yelling that, Miro.
Dude, don't use that rocket fuel vapor. That is absolute shit now. Use the SC4 tactical.
Running 3, 2, 1.
Thunderhead dispatches go.
On it.
Well, SC4 is better than fuel, rocket fuel.
Oh,
You got rocket fuel.
yeah. I think my angle was wrong.
I'm
I
at the
took
max.
too much. No there.
Destroy.
No, you guys can jump off, so you don't get repaired.
She
You
gets
think I'm
knocked
tough?
off.
Where do
Gets
you
no
leave the
repair.
balls? Would you look at that? Didn't even need the balls.
Well, when
Yeah, I
was
mean, but
starting the
that's
whole
the
thing,
old. That's the old. That's the old tactical. It doesn't do that anymore.
when I was studying the Merc Heals, right? Since you get extended by 4 seconds, and you don't have the extension anymore, that means your basically your Koto cloud is going to be spammable. So you basically kind of get your same numbers back, but it's more difficult to do. It's more difficult with hit management now. But you can get your numbers back. I mean, pretty much almost the same numbers. It's just that it's more difficult to execute now.
I use my commando heals, the Tech Medic and the SC4. Seems to work best out of the concentrated fire or the rocket fuel vapors, because rocket fuel vapor doesn't do that anymore. No point using that at all.
Right, Ray?
3, 2,
Wonderful.
1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Taking the boss.
On it. You're cleared.
Think I'm told?
Right.
Where do you meet the boss?
To be
I don't think about.
45 minutes now. Basically,
Maybe you can think
that
about.
corner.
Hell. What?
Don't make me call the boss over.
Yeah. It's not responding.
You're too close is the issue. You have to be contested.
Well, I was within the range to be late, but when I press on it, it just.
Yeah.
You have to fix the so constantly
Yeah.
you have to like 30
Well, we're doing pretty well though.
Yeah.
So
Somebody
yeah,
else.
Pal was saying, to be able to really survive the knockback, you have to be like, you see that edge of, you basically like 45 degrees, like,
Where do you
so
meet the
basically you
boss?
have to be in the line from the corner to the boss.
Well, the problem with me is I had the circle on,
Yeah.
so I couldn't run through to anybody. Like I would have been able to just run
Oh, okay.
to the spot, but the problem was I didn't want to blow anybody up, so I kind of, I don't know. This is a hard fight, so I think a lot of it
This
is
is one
based
of the
off.
hardest fights.
I think this is like second to Raven.
I just feel like our strategy is a bit incomplete. It doesn't like yeah, we can practice, but like the rotation, there's just
Well,
you figure out the rotation. We can't just blindly keep going.
yeah, Trin. I mean, I want to say something is that the circles is not just for the tanks to watch out. It's about everyone knowing exactly what to do during the 7 different circles. There are 7 different patterns. Each pattern you have a specific spot you want to stay on. So it's not about just having it's every individual has to know what to react exactly when the circles form out. Because the only thing that the tanks can do is to make it easier for you guys, so that the knockback we lower down the angle of the knockback. But there's nothing much anyone else can do. You guys just got to keep watching out for where the oil circles are going to land. Because we can't have everyone to be waiting for people to call out. It's impossible. So everyone basically have to know exactly, like, if the orange circle is going to form up, decide where you're going to run. You have to already know where you want to run. And it's only through watching the video multiple times. It's not like watching one time that you can forget about it. It's like you have to watch it many, many times. That's why people take many, many months to get this right.
Well, the videos don't really do a lot of justice because a lot of times those are RNG based positioning wise. You really got to just know your shit. That's basically.
Well, practice helps because you basically you
It's
get
a
to
very
run it.
heads up.
I know. I'm not having issues. It's just that I'm noticing the rotation is very not good.
Yeah, we'll
Especially the
get it.
range. I'm just dummy passing. I don't have a problem. I'm trying to make it
Right, ready?
easier.
Alright, ready?
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
I'm almost
Yeah,
even
that's
thinking
okay.
about like I want to pre-move to like a different spot. Like once the particular side is over, not over if you will. It's more like right now. I kind of even want to go the other side.
Looks like we had to stand out a bit more closer to Grenius.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Clear.
I'm good. Well, basically green was here, that's why we actually don't really have to do it.
So the first orange circle is like double. So that's okay.
Destroy!
I guess that's it. I'll just jump off. Hold on.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the boss!
The people are trying to escape in this basement.
Someone forgot the door.
Yeah. Yeah. The rope started fraying. Get a rebinder.
Oh, you know, if you would have murdered them,
Oh, the only person I want
They
to
would've-
murder is Master and Blaster.
well, they're not people.
Oh, the
Digital
we-
robots.
in the world of Star Wars, they are like people.
So I wonder if it'd be better if so you guys saw that I switched to the other side,
Yeah.
and then as soon as one knockback happened, I switched back.
Yeah.
Would that work? Like kind of just like move from here back to the other side and then back again constantly.
Do you have enough speed? I think it's like
I think you kind of have to be very, very mobile. So,
actually if
Yeah.
like nothing appears in the defense area. Oh no, there's usually a circle here. Never mind.
Okay, let's try the pool. I mean, there's too many permutations you got to worry about. So it's about reaction.
3, 2, 1.5.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
I got the boss.
Coming down. Door not clear.
We're taking. Alright, I'll shoot you.
You think I'm tough? Where do you make the balls?
Okay, I'll take him. Well, if I'm gonna cheat it, then you shouldn't be taking it.
Well, you said to take him.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be cheated.
Be strong!
I'll take my rate.
Alright, I mean, let's just set the rule is that once we take it, we don't rotate him around too much. We're just going to cheat it on our own by default.
That's something. Wait, what? He
Would you
didn't.
look at that? Didn't
How
even
does he
need
my
the
force?
balls!
Okay, so Ray, what we'll do is once we take the boss, right, we will not ask the other person to take the boss until we get a knockback. So if we are not safe, we'll just cheat it. So we try not to move the boss as much as possible so the DPS and the kills they're already in a safe spot. We can continue to stay there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about who is cheating or not. By default, we should make our own decision. We should be cheating it by default. Well,
Parmesan.
there is just
I guess the idea is that let's say the safe spot is on this side, then the tank on the other side just has to try to keep it the knockback on that side as much as possible. Because if everybody is stuck there.
well, guys. Just remember that when Ray and I take the boss, right, it's a rotation. So he'll take left, then it will be right, left, you're right. Then we will not shoot it around. We'll just try to cheese it. So it's always left, right, left, right, left, right.
Okay, so what we'll do, Liam, is so if the circles come out, I see that you have you're not clear. I'll just tell you to cheese it, so you know to get back and then jump into it. Then I will take him after you do your jump, so that way I can take the next one. I will go into the safe area, then you can come back. And vice
Yeah,
versa.
well, basically that's about it. But I'll be watching out on my own side and running
Yeah.
back to peace. Yeah. All right. On Ray.
3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatch is going!
All right, go. Coming out. I'm gonna cheese it.
You think I'm
Clear
tough?
if you want to just.
Where do you make the balls?
Awesome, I got stunned and
Oh, okay. What the heck was that? Okay.
Actually, so I guess
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Irate hit!
Yeah, well, that was the aggro thing over there. Was Skilo got it? Or was it someone else who got
Yes,
the
he
aggro?
was. Just so you know, if you have the
Would you
bomb
look
and
at that?
he tries to
Didn't
punch you,
even need the
blow up,
balls!
don't fly.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
How at the start, is it easier for you if you stand like then you
it doesn't
use your-
really matter where I stand. because I can't be on top of anyone. Obviously, that's going to create issues. So I have to stand on the side. The side is the problem because you have to be constantly moving, and if you happen to be moving on the wrong side, you can really screw.
Yeah, because that one,
'Cause
the
it's-
safe spot for you, but
Because no, the problem is that the side spot is just all RNG. It kind of depends when the orange circle spawns. Like I could be back there, but then the orange circle spawns there, and then I have to move through the group to get to the other side. It's just it really is just an RNG. And it's okay if you didn't get the circle, because sometimes that happens. But if you got the circle, then you really just screwed. I mean, this is not just straight up like knowing where to go. There's a lot of RNG involved as well.
Alright.
3.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
And like that one time, the last death, I was trying to move, and I couldn't. Pop my force speed to go the other side, and I get stunned.
Nothing out top. When you
Not
meet
safe,
the balls.
Alright. Oh, damn it. Again, the same thing happens.
See, even though I was on the 45 degree side,
you didn't be like. I know what I mean by point.
Well, one thing is that the moment you cast that probe, right? You always keep doing that probe. The moment after he does that probe, you basically can jump back on him again. That is a kill for cheese.
Direct hit.
so I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to
Don't make me call the boss over.
stay mobile, like on at least to the side, because from what I can see, you can't stay on one particular side because you're just gonna get screwed either by the orange or you're gonna get screwed by the circle because you can't be on top of it.
Yeah, with this strategy, you just gotta swap back. But doing the.
It's like I think the only way that will work is if I constantly go back the opposite side where the tank doesn't have the boss, or where the knockback is not happening.
What I meant by the 45 is this thing, like this one. So you're gonna be like from here.
I mean, all the way up there.
No, as in just like imagine a line from there, the boss, and that's your this one. So just now you agreed like on the opposite side you agreed like here.
Okay. Well, what if there's like orange circle there?
That lane is unless it's on the other side of the house.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that I have to be constantly trying to move from one side to the other, and then if you saw how like there's two orange circles, that's so when I was on the other side, for example, where Ray's at, and so I just moved over there because this part happened. There was two orange circles that was spawning here and here. That's basically making the only safe spot either like directly back or like over here-ish. So for me to
there was I guess from my perspective I guess. But yeah, it's hard to see behind.
Let's try and simplify this.
Actually,
Instead of running, like, say, so
Pel, actually,
Leon's here, and I'm here, and now is running. Instead of running like back there, Like when I have the tank, like I have the boss, just stand like over here, near land, and then when
Actually, I was thinking, how can just stand in the middle over here? There's nothing over here that is going to hit him. Except for orange circles, then you can just swing one left to right. That will lessen the amount of distance you travel.
I mean, just stand in the middle.
Yeah. Basically, this is your arc. You can just swing around and lessen the amount of distance because you're running from this side to all the way to the other side. This is what you're
Yeah,
doing.
and like when I pop my force speed, when I get the stunned,
You
then
can
I
make it
lose that.
Yeah. So basically, your arc, you can just confine it to be here. You start off from the middle. If not bad going to happen, you just swing to the opposite side. All this area should be safe.
All right, let's give it a shot. See how it goes. Yeah, but the problem is that the phase walk is only once. Like
Face walk will only
once I can't be trusting that to do it every single time because I mean once is fine, but
there'll be
Yeah,
way
you
too
can use it only for emergency purpose.
and who's to
Yeah.
say the phase walk isn't going to be in a circle?
Alright, wait.
Three.
Got a gut trim. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
Oh, okay.
Guarded, I don't know.
Too much aggro.
whoa, what happened there?
Too much aggro.
What?
check location. I pop my treasure.
Yeah, let's drop out. Let's drop off the ship.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Make sure to use your like the backhand.
Basically, I was trying not to get too much aggro from Ray at the start, so I was doing this basic attack. Then after that, when I switch off, somebody grabbed aggro off of me. So needs you guys to really probably
I do your
let
pop
Ray.
my treasure.
Yeah, try to let really I mean at the start just don't jump in right at the start for Ray to build up the aggro. Then then after Ray gets knocked back, I'll try to pull as much as I can.
Taunt should make it do anything.
Because that first shot and the second shot is probably the most crucial. Then after that, you guys can just blast away.
Blast. Huh.
Yeah, just do it like Titan.
Ready? 3, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
Right? Alright.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Oh, what? My lead didn't work. And I was definitely out of the distance.
Oh, behind you there's a. Oh, actually, you can stay on the edge of it.
What?
I think you reach right.
Yeah. Oh. Alright.
call the boss over.
Too early.
I'll go boss again.
Thinking.
Direct hit.
I was trying to get to the behind area.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
I think this, at least the middle is working a little bit better.
Yeah.
Out. Second one back.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the boss.
Alright. I think that my back is not bad.
You're picking up. What did you say?
No, I think that's it for me. Back is not.
Threaten last pull.
Alright, can we do one last one?
Are you gonna pay my medical bill?
Trim this.
With Lian's money.
Wait, Trim, how rich are you now? Just curious.
460. But plus 30. Plus my ops managed to earn some money. So 560.
Wow.
It's just from selling crafting
Five.
mats. My crafting mats empire.
Wait, how rich are you? 560 billion?
Really.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were near me. Alright.
Wait,
Alright.
how rich are you?
It's in the billion.
Bill. Wow.
There are extra zeros, yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, last pull.
Operation
Last pull.
Thunderhead dispatches
Last
go.
Got the boss.
Not clear.
Alright.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Jump.
Oh, that shit, I got hit by damage. Right, I don't have to down. I can take the boss now.
Oh no! God damn it. Like, see, this is a...
Yeah, you just keep shooting.
I think I'll have to basically stay in the middle-ish position, period. So if I come up anywhere near the top area,
Well, in fact, I've been observing that you can basically just stay right in front of the boss, like within range, like over here where I'm standing.
Yeah, no, that's 6 1.
Yeah, that is a safe spot. That is one of the spots that last time Jim was using, right? Remember?
I thought one for pushing easy, clear.
You got this. Split.
Oh,
Look, we got Lester down. Nope, no. In my head, we cleared.
Now you're rethinking this whole plan of yours.
This is a Roomba.
You got him to 50. You got him to 51%. I mean, that's pretty good.
We got progress.
That's
In
right.
practice.
We got you.
So I guess one of the healers, well, definitely needs a lot of movement practice.
Yeah, can we come back in? Let's list down the positions that we have today so we can remember them. Try to take some screenshots and stuff like that.
I have everything on video.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see.
So if I'm,
Oh, GG.
What happened?
We got kicked out of the instance. I don't know why.
Oh, cause Ray's the. Oh wait, escalator.
That doesn't make any sense. Though.
I don't know why.
nobody should have gotten kicked out.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I clicked
Oh,
you
well.
guys in, but I don't know why you guys.
I think that's a bug.
Blaster knocked us back so hard, we got knocked out.
Check and see if you have the lockouts.
No,
I'm
let's
going
go
in.
back and take some screenshots.
It says at the screen, the lockout. 3 days, 8 hours.
Yeah, it might say that, but
Yeah, exactly,
do
so
we
it's,
actually have it?
Yeah. Alright, I gotta go.
Bye, right?
Yeah.
Cry.
Night, right?
See you.
Yeah, it looks like we do have the lockout.
So do you want to continue this? Or...
I think tomorrow is the whatchamacallit, monolith, yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure everybody wants this.
So I guess the top healer definitely need to be moving. So like it starts out here from what I could tell, and then depending on the circles, you'd be moving. You could actually even end up all the way back here, which I did. Like I ended up here, and I was thinking to go swap it and then go all the way around to where
No, but
Leon is them being at now,
that's
and then that's where I got knocked off.
That's why in the original positioning, one of the Trinity was a healer, remember? So it's actually a ranged round. The range DPS is the one that's not.
So I should stay here. Well, you're not here yet, so I guess you can't see.
Well, if it comes down to positioning, I think you guys can look at the Ravagers channel on the guides and references. There are basically seven patterns.
Yeah.
If we need to, I'm gonna go as far as just reassign your position in one of the 7 patterns, but that is gonna be very, very difficult to execute in real fight. Because basically everyone has to remember what the pattern looks like and you gotta move accordingly.
Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, just big improgs. I'll call that end the episode here. Everybody.